gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Operation Mega Factory in Factorio. In the last episode, we planted a whole grand total of 6 saplings, but we've got big-ass hulking farms that we've got ready to farm at a moment's notice. And that is something that I'm very, very excited about, because these farms, quite honestly, just aren't cutting it. They're just not producing enough wood, and we need wood. We really, really need wood, and we're just not getting enough of it at the moment. So I'm a way to go and manually help it out, make some saplings basically, and fingers crossed that should do the trick. All right, we need to stick wood in here. Happy days, and we'll stick more wood in here. Perfect. So that we will be making a butt ton of saplings, and that should go all fine. All right. Now, next on the agenda is making sure that we can actually get wood from the farms to this belt, and that is easy enough to do with 2 simple inserters. Should be more than enough. That can go there. Logistics, we will have wood, which is over here. There we go. Oh, that's completely the wrong thing that I copy-pasted it onto. That's completely the wrong thing that I copy-pasted again. There we go. I fixed it at long last. I bloody well fixed it, didn't I? I've only gone and fixed it. Crazy, right? Alright, so we've got a butt ton of germlings. Is this in logistics range? I think it's not. Alright, so we literally have to build another roboport purely for these guys. Am I okay with that? Hell yes, I am. That's good value for money right there. And if we can move you over by just a smidgen, then that should charge this roboport, which is exactly what it's doing. Fantastic. Oh man, this has actually worked. I cannot believe this tree farming idea actually worked. I did not think, when we researched the technology in the last episode, we researched advanced tree farming, this technology, I didn't think that it would be the exact solution to our problem, which is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Caffeine. Crafting speed booster. That's interesting. Alien plant technology. Alien plant forestry. Break down raw alien wood. What? You what? What? Man, oh man. Sounds very, very complicated. But inspiring at the same time. I mean, it sounds interesting. That's what I mean to say. It does sound very, very interesting. Alright, let's see how things are going down here, because we should see a whole bunch of germlings being planted right now. Okay, after they've had a little charge up, they should be on their merry way. Should be heading over to here to plant some germlings. So you should plant some germlings very soon. Am I right? Yep, you started planting germlings, as have you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to see happening. Oh, and we've already seen our first sign of growth. It's a tiny tree. It's coming. It is coming very, very slowly, but it's coming nonetheless. Oh man, this guy is planting a fair few saplings. That's very impressive. Oh my goodness, so are you, and so are you. Everybody is planting these saplings. That is great news. It's really, really good news. Once again, I don't really know how we're going to deal with getting the wood out of here. But you know what? That's a problem for future orbital potato. We don't need to worry about that right now. Let's get some tech on the go. I feel that it's been a long time since we've done some technology. Stainless steel cargo wagons. I'm interested. Character logistics slots. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely interested. Replicating solid fuel. You know what? This might actually be an interesting little test for the system that we created a while ago. Over here, you know, that is the rare earth system. Rare earth is obviously kind of rare, and it's a real problem for us to get enough of it. So we're sort of running on a little bit of a deficit of rare earth, which is a little bit annoying, but you know, we'll cope. We need just basically more magnets, which is a real shame. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got a lot of ion conduits. And We don't have many. We don't have many of these superconductors, but that's basically because we just don't have. We just don't have enough rare earth to make magnets, which is a real shame. But we really don't. I mean, we've got some magnets over here, but unfortunately, it's just not enough. I mean, considering superconductors take literally 5 rare earth magnets to make, that's a lot. That's a large investment in a superconductor. So that's why we're running out of magnets at a very, very fast rate. And let's not forget, actually, magnets themselves are also a very expensive investment, as in hugely expensive. They take like how much rare earth is it to make a magnet? 5 rare earth to make a magnet. That's ridiculous considering the lack of rare earth we actually have. So again, it's a large investment, and not something that I'm super happy about. But hey ho, it's just one of those things. I suppose we can probably cap off the production of this ion conduit stuff, because we really, well, I suppose we don't really need that much ion conduit, do we? I don't think we do. Let's stick it in a separate chest so we can actually cap it off effectively, because there's no point in us investing more and more into ion conduits. Okay, in here, move that to there, and cap it at 2 piles. Cap it at 2 piles, just so that we can make some more superconductors, so that can go down this way. Basically, that's what we're gonna do. I've decided the executive potato has decreed his intentions. I mean, it's gonna make a couple more of these things, but they're just gonna stay in the machine. And obviously, when they're in the machine, that's fine, because they're not gonna go anywhere, and they're not gonna just waste all of our resources for eternity, which is really, really nice. And we're actually seeing a butt ton of in the superconductors now, and as such, we should be able to make some real progress here. Sweet. It's slow progress, but you know, this isn't one of our most developed systems, and you know, again, rare earth is something that we have a real issue with solving. In fact, you know what? While we're on the subject of rare earth, let us take a little walk down here and see if we can just upgrade all of these mines to just be bigger and better. Like, genuinely, I think that might be the solution for us. Bigger and better mines. They pool from a wider area, and they mine a... Why the heck wouldn't we take that opportunity to do that? It makes sense to do it, doesn't it? I feel it does. Have I already upgraded this one? I feel I already have. I have indeed. Already upgraded that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay. Just making sure that all of these are upgraded. There. Oh yeah, look at this rare earth. We are seeing a lot more rare earth right now. That is somewhat impressive, actually. It's very impressive. And that one, is that all of them? I think that's probably all of them, actually, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a second. Other resources come through. Okay, emergency meeting, Alpha Protocol. We need to make sure that we get these resources off the chest. Off the beaten track. Okay, that goes there. Doesn't really need to be in logistics range. I'm just sticking passive provider chests down for whatever the reason is. What is this resource over here? This is limestone. We need to get these guys taking limestone off, because otherwise things are going to get a little bit ugly. We're going to see lots of backup on the belt. Okay, a little bit of fast belt just to speed it up. Not like it's going to make much of a difference, but hey ho, it's always worth trying, isn't it? Have we got? Yeah, we've just fast belt. Oh man, this is looking much better. This is a much healthier line of rare earth. I mean, obviously, It's not as healthy as it needs to be to sustain literally this entire area, but it's... Wow, this is actually quite impressive. And we could probably speed things up just a touch by faster inserters and some faster belt. There we... Oh, no, up here, thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why has limestone got through? Why has limestone got through? How has limestone managed to get through? I genuinely don't understand how limestone has managed to get through. Do we need to build more smart inserters? I mean, well, I suppose we've got to, don't we? We really don't have a choice in the matter. Alright. So, it's probably more effort than it's worth at this point. But, you know, what we've committed to it, I don't really even need to build passive provider chests. What am I doing? Just build me some normal chests. Just build me some normal steel chests, please. There we go. That's fine. You're not even set on limestone. Why the hell are you not set on limestone? Alright, everybody's set on limestone. Great. Let's get rid of you there. Okay, I was not expecting this much rare earth simply from upgrading all of the drills. I suppose that sort of goes to show... It goes to show how essential it is that that we finally get these mining drill Mark IIs. Let's upgrade this belt so that we can carry more stuff on it. It's always nice to see that we need to upgrade belt rather than just choosing to do it for our own reasons. Okay, that piece there. This across here. And into this splitting system. Let's get some splitters down. We are running out of blue splitters. I am aware of this fact. And it is worrying me greatly. Well, it's not worrying me, because we can always build more. It's just annoying that we have to build more. Because they're a little bit of a pain in the backside to build. Sweet. Well, looks like our rare earth problems have been well and truly solved by doing something that actually I didn't expect would solve the situation, but I'm kind of glad that it does. Cannot insert rare earth, player inventory full. Well, let's stick rare earth in there, and let's stick rare earth in there. Perfect! That's absolutely top-notch news, and now we should have a pretty much continual production of superconductors. And in fact, if we can take this out of here, and we can move that across there, then we can get even more magnets in. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. We're literally sticking in a super large amount of magnets each time, which is kind of nice. And we researched that in very good time as well. Replication of electronic circuits. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to do, because obviously we don't have electronic circuits in this sort of mod pack. Well, we do have electronic circuits, but we've got like different tiers of electronic circuits, so it's going to be interesting to see what the hell happens. Oh man, I cannot believe that that worked. I literally cannot believe that worked. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insanity. We've almost got a continual flow of magnets. Also, this is going to get sped up so that we can actually get more magnets onto the belt, because that's actually what we're being throttled by. You know, the smart inserters can't get them out of the factory fast enough. They just have to wait. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think that. I never thought we would have this much rare earth. I'll be honest with you. I never thought we would. But it looks like all we needed to do was upgrade our mining drills, and that seemed to work. Seemed to work big time. Oh man, like, we're being throttled over here as well, so we could get even more rare earth. How crazy is that? That's literally insane. Let's upgrade this to the blue belt, because goodness knows we need it. We need blue belts, not everywhere, but we're starting to see that we do need it in some places. Okay. And we're skipping straight to blue belt over here because we're rebels. We're kind of crazy like that. Okay, we can get rid of that splitter there, and we just connect it straight up to the belt. Okay, and same again over here, please. Something like that would suit me just fine. Alright, now we're still sort of throttled by this, but meh, it's alright. It's not too shabby. As long as we're not... Yeah, you know what? This is alright. This backlog, I'm fairly certain that this backlog is gonna wear itself out eventually. What the hell? Where did all my inventory space go? Oh, look, there we go. Combine that pack. Alright, yeah, so the backlog did eventually wear itself out. And it looks like these dudes are doing exactly what they were supposed to do. They've managed to keep almost, probably, wow, that was fast. Probably almost every single piece of limestone out. Good. Good, I'm very, very glad. We've got a lot of rare earth. A lot of rare earth, which is what we like to see. This is beautiful. This is going really, really, really very well. And maybe 200 is a little bit too much. Maybe only like 100, please. Thank you. I appreciate. So we are getting the replication of electronic circuits set up. That is something that I am hugely excited about. It doesn't look like we're quite getting enough rare earth, which is not an issue, but it's just a little bit annoying. Right, I don't know why we're continuing to get belt, because I've got loads of belt on me. I've got literally 200 pieces of belt. I only want 100 pieces of belt. So thanks for the gesture, but perhaps a little bit unnecessary. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, whilst we're getting a lot of rare earth, it still isn't enough, which is a little bit of an annoyance. This slow belt doesn't really matter, as long as it's not actually stopping the mines from producing anything. Then I'm quite happy to just leave the slow belt in there, and it should be fine. It should be a-okay. Well, we did resolve that issue eventually. We did indeed resolve it. Let's I'd love to take some of these dudes out of there, but I just can't because we just don't have an inventory space at the moment, which is slightly annoying. And replication of electronic circuits should continue. I really do want to see what the hell happens with that. I mean, we don't have any quantum replicators, which is what we actually need. We need 160 rare earth for that. What do we need? We need 4 superconductors. Well, I should have just taken those superconductors and I just used them to make a quantum replicator, but I'm sure we can... Do we not have any quantum replicators on us at the moment? We use them all for stuff? That's really bad. We need to start having more quantum replicators on us because, you know, they come in very, very handy from time to time. We've got 103 basic item exits. What the hell is that all about? Literally, what the hell is that all about? No idea. Let's place down a chest and... Oh, 2 chests, actually. Why not? And let's get rid of some of the useless stuff that we don't need. For copper ore, we just don't need copper ore. We just don't need stone. Well, you know what? Stone's more useful than anything else, but we just don't need that. We don't need batteries. I don't think we've used batteries in ages. We don't need tin ore. We don't need that. We don't need carbon. We definitely don't need carbon. I haven't thought about carbon for a long, long time. Tin plates, I can let them go. A bit of basic track, I'll let a bit of basic track go. Is there anything else that we super don't need? Probably some pipes. We can cut back on the pipes a little bit. Bigger landfill. You know what? All that can go. Asphalt road. We don't need to be worrying about asphalt road for now. And I think that should be fine. Well, and some small electric furnaces. No, I'll keep them on. I'll keep them on my person. And ardite ore. All right. Now let's get the delete order out and just delete all that stuff. I mean, there's literally no reason why we need it. And the construction robots will come in and move the stuff, even though moving stuff is the job of logistics robots, but whatever. And we need to commandeer an electronic replicator, please. Not an electronic one, a quantum replicator, because I want to see what happens. Alright, so we got the replication of electronic circuits, which I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. So let's see. Let's see right now. It's just basic electronic circuits? Oh, that's pretty shitty. I mean, there's almost no reason for us to do that. I mean, I suppose it saves the hassle, but it just doesn't seem worth it, I'm afraid. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. 100 of them back in there, just to make sure that we're all fine. Alright, well that's pretty much our rare earth problem pretty much sorted. Oh my goodness. Are we going to the storage chests down by the train station? Is that where we're going to store all of our stuff that I just picked up? That sounds really, really daft. That sounds really, really daft, but it's okay. I can't change what the robots are doing now. they're fully underway with whatever the hell they're doing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been No Potato. Hopefully you'll tune in next time for some more Operation Mega Factory. Until then, bye.